Hello guys, welcome back to another video with me. Welcome to the channel. My name is Chloe. If you're new here, hello and welcome. I'm an author and a book reviewer, and occasionally I unbox stuff. So yeah. Today I'm going to be reviewing Yellowface by Rebecca F. Kuang. As you can probably tell by the background, I'm not in my usual spot. I'm not in my office. I'm on holiday, so I am releasing this later than when I'm actually filming this, because I'm on holiday. So yes, so this book is 319 pages. I'm including this as my A to Z reading challenge. This was published in 2023, like the original book was published in 2023, but this specific yellow edition with the black background was published in 2024, and it has 24 chapters and they're quite lengthy. So normally I would have a book review book, but I have this book, which is like a notepad that I brought with me on holiday, so I've had to write like a temporary book review in it, so excuse me if it's not as detailed or as lengthy as my normal book reviews, but I'm on holiday and I makeshift doing it. So I really like this book. I think I'm rating it a 4-star. Now the reason why I'm doing that is because it's a highly unexpected story. It's a thriller, which I already knew it was a thriller anyway by I think I saw it originally in Waterstones, and I did pick it up, and I did give the blurb kind of a skim. I don't normally read blurbs, but this cover doesn't normally appeal to me because it's very basic. But I was in Waterstones when I saw the original book, so I saw this in Waterstones, but I didn't pick it up. I picked this book up from TK Maxx, and it was on offer for $4.99. So I did pick it up, but I did skim read it in Waterstones, so I kind of had an indication that this was a thriller and that it was about authors, and that is the thing that appealed to me. It wasn't the cover, because the covers are normally the things that stand out to me, but the cover did not stand out to me this time. It was the fact that it was a thriller, it was by a different author, and that it was about authors. So this story is set in the main character June's point of view, and so it's going along her kind of journey of being an author from a certain point, and it just, everything that happens in the book involves June, and I really like how the twist was very unexpected, and I also kind of expected it as well, because there is a character in it who kind of gets something happen to her within the early stages of the book, and then her character kind of disappears throughout like most of the book, and so you kind of don't think about that character anymore because you think she's gone for good. But then she comes back at the end for like as the final villain and kind of tries to ruin everything, but June decides that she wants to be the villain, and so she plays her cards, and it ends up being a really unexpected plot twist at the end. I really like the ending of this book. I was not expecting the ending. I was expecting it to kind of be like a murder mystery where somebody will get killed or something like that, but no, it was completely different to what my initial thoughts of this book were going to be. It's also very revenge driven, which is something I also like as well. We also kind of doubt the female main character, so the FMC, in a couple of the scenes, because it implies that there is a character in the book that is dead. No, that is still alive, sorry. And so we almost doubt, turn over the page, how the storyline will unfold, because we have this character who dies at the beginning. I'm not going to say anything because it's quite obvious, because in the blurb it tells you that the character dies, so I'm not giving away anything for like major plots, but it's kind of insinuated that she's still alive, so I kind of get the idea that she's uncovered the secrets, faked her own death, all of that. But it's completely different to what you think it is. This book does have some themes in it. It has themes of racism. Well, it's not really like racism isn't specific. Like, there are a couple of things that are mentioned that could be considered as racist, but there is a lot of racism that's spoken about in the book. And there are a lot of political kind of author themes in it as well. I think it's written in here that it says, a wicked little satire of publishing, racial politics and of icky internet culture, and that was a review by the Times. So there is like, June is white, and a lot of the characters in this book are Chinese, and a lot of people call her racist because of the content that she writes and all of that. So you need to read the book to understand, but I do think that if you, I don't know how to word it, if politics or if like Chinese history or something isn't something that you're interested in, then this might not be the kind of book for you. I mean, I didn't know that there would be racism or racial politics. I did not know that there would be that in here. But even so, the book was very nice. The book was a good book. It read well. The characters flowed. The storyline was good. There was, I think, the thing that I don't know what the thing was that I didn't like about it to rate it a 4-star, but I think that the thrill factor wasn't thrilling enough. So normally how I'd read a McFadden book or Filthy Rich Faye, I would read it and go, like, I would be left shocked because that was something I was not expecting completely. Yellowface doesn't give you the thrill factor. I think it's more of it's a really strong read. And I think that's why it doesn't give me the thrill factor, because I'm focused a lot on it. So I only rated it a 4. But overall, this book is really enjoyable. I would read it again. And I did predict one of the main villains in the book because it was obvious. But I'm not saying that that was too bad, because they executed that very well. So I'm going to read the blurb. This is one hell of a story. It's just not hers to tell. When failed writer June Hayward witnesses her rival Athena Lowe die in a freak accident, she sees her opportunity and takes it. What if it means stealing Athena's final manuscript? So what if it means borrowing her identity? And so what if the first lie is only the beginning? Finally, June has the fame she has always deserved, but someone is about to expose her. What happens next is entirely everyone else's fault. So the end paragraph, what happens next is entirely everyone else's fault. When you read the book, you will know what that means. And I think that the main character, June, kind of plays the bad guy very well, because this is written in June's perspective. So June wants to take revenge. June is essentially the main villain of this book, based on how she acts from like the first couple of scenes. You know that June is definitely the main villain throughout the book, and that's obvious because, like it says on the back, I'm not giving any spoilers because it's on the back, but like it says on the back, what if it means stealing Athena's final manuscript? What if it means borrowing her identity? That's the villain from the beginning. So if you enjoyed this review, I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Please like and subscribe if you so choose. I do post weekly updates on my YouTube posts, so if you want to see when I'm going to be publishing anything or posting or anything like that, please keep that open or turn that on. I think you can turn it on. I'm not sure how it works. Put on your bell notifications as well so you can get notifications of when I post. But anyway, thank you guys for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you find this book and enjoy it. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.